Well, the head of a national conservative group told supporters it secretly drafted an Iowa law as part of a coordinated effort to tighten voting laws across the country. Heritage Action, however, is denying that. An Iowa Ethics Committee is now investigating. This spring, Governor Kim Reynolds signed a sweeping voting law. Here's what it does. Limits the number of days to vote early in Iowa elections, closes polls 1 hour earlier, and shortens voter registration deadlines, among other new restrictions. Local 5's Ryan Scott has the details.
The liberal investigative website Documented released a recording of Executive Director Jessica Anderson at a recent Heritage Action meeting. The Associated Press reviewed the copy and authenticated the video independently. Here's Anderson talking about Iowa's law.
Iowa was the first state that we got to work in, and we did it quickly and we did it quietly. We worked quietly with the Iowa State Legislature. We got the best practices to them. We helped draft the bills, and we were able to get three provisions in the larger election integrity bill that were directly written by the Heritage recommendation.
Those 3 provisions include verifying the accuracy of the voting list, cross-referencing voter records with other states when someone moves. They say that's to ensure people can't vote in 2 states, which should be noted the Iowa Secretary of State's office already does. And third, remove inactive and ineligible voters from the voting lists. Anderson's claim presents a problem as Heritage Action has no registered lobbyists in Iowa, despite saying, quote, "We helped draft the bills." Iowa House Minority Leader Todd Pritchett recognizes that. He filed an ethics complaint with the Bipartisan Ethics Committee targeting both the Heritage Action Foundation and Heritage Action.
They're entitled to their advocacy, but they have to follow the law. And that's really what this complaint is about, is if you're going to advocate, if you're going to lobby, follow our laws. They're there for a reason. They're there for public transparency.
The regulator who oversees lobbyist interactions with the Iowa executive branch is also looking into this, requesting any contacts the group made in Iowa. Heritage Action responding to the Iowa Campaign and Ethics Board and sending the letter to Local 5 as well. In the letter, Heritage Action claims its staff hasn't spoken with any members of the Iowa legislature relating to legislation over this past year. They do, however, admit to being in contact with the governor's office twice, something a spokesperson with Governor Kim Reynolds also confirmed. Her office says it declined to work with Heritage Action on both accounts. State Representative Bobby Kaufman and State Senator Robbie Smith co-wrote the legislation and guided it through the 2 chambers. Kaufman told the Associated Press Anderson's claim is a bold-faced lie. He says he never spoke with Heritage or any other outside group. Smith also told the Associated Press he denies working with Heritage. Local 5 reached out to both Kaufman and Smith to comment. Kaufman has not responded, while Smith only sent us screenshots of another news outlet's story.